Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rabbi Eliezer Melamed, Shlita. Yom Chamishi today, Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great week. We continue davening for Charlei Tzvagan Yisrael, Refuah Shalem L'Chol Petzui Yisrael, safe return of our hostages, and dedicating our learning Leilei Nishmas, Seren Daniel Shlomo ben Harav Duron V'Sheli Hashem Yikum Damo. The next chapter is Sof Zmana. What is the last time you can daven mincha, or the latest? Zman Tfilas HaMincha Nimshach Ad HaErev. The time for davening mincha continues until Erev, until nighttime, and we'll see that that's not such a simple statement. However, we have a dispute amongst the authorities as to what exactly is this time. And this machlokas depends on a certain question, which is, if mincha is based on the later karban tamid, which was brought in the afternoon, what was the latest time to bring that karban? Some say that the time of sprinkling the blood for that karban was until sunset only. Therefore, we hold that you could daven mincha up until shkia. Well, you'll hear that term a lot in shuls. Shkia. What time is shkia? Shkia is sunset. V'yesh omrim shezman hamincha ad halayla b'nei shegam avodas karban atamid shel bein harayim ha'isen nimshachas ad halayla. Im bezrikas demo al baktoras chalvav v'alas nesachav v'chein das rov haposkim. And others say that the time to daven mincha is really until nightfall. Mind you that there is sunset followed by a period known as bein hashmashos, which is not day or night. It's confusion in the Gemara whether we consider it day or night, but nightfall is the time of 3 stars. So where we live, the time period between shkia and nightfall is, let's say, 42 some odd minutes. In Israel, it's much, much shorter, again, based on where your latitude and longitude is on the earth. So according to a lot of other poskim, most poskim, part of the karban tamid could be brought even until nightfall, until 3 stars come out. So whether it was sprinkling or bringing the fats, etc., and that's why they say you can daven up until nightfall. Lamaisa, so he says, practically speaking, and big long footnotes here, by the way, if you want to get into issues of karbanos, but practically speaking, we try to finish mincha by shkia, to finish in time for sunset. But if a person wants to rely in a case of difficulty, let's say sometimes where the minyan comes late, you're waiting for the 10th person, whatever it might be, so you could daven mincha up until even 14 minutes after sunset. Because according to everyone, night has not begun. Even 14 minutes after sunset, night has not yet begun. And even if you're davening late, you could say Tachnun Yud Gimel Midos as well. Interesting note here as well. And in the note, he does again have different opinions about whether or not you should say Tachnun during this period. So let's say you have 2 possibilities. You can daven by yourself before sunset, or there's a minyan that's meeting after sunset. Which is better? Mind you, in certain places they daven dafka after sunset. Places like by certain chasidim, they daven mincha much later than we're used to. So in this instance, in this quandary, some say it's better to daven by yourself beforehand. But most poskim hold that you should daven with the minyan even late. Minyan shehischali spalamucher. Let's say you have a minyan that is kavur, that it's set that it davens late. Yesh omrim shli vatru al chazar sashatz, af shetomer achar shkia. Some say that no, they shouldn't give up on saying the repetition of the Shemona Esrei. They should even say it even if it's after shkia. V'yesh omrim shemutev levatru al chazar sashatz, and some say no, it's better not to say chazar sashatz kadesh lo lomer achar shkia. That you shouldn't say it after shkia. And they do what we call a haicha kedusha. The chazan begins the beginning out loud, first 3 brachas through kedusha, then the rest silently. And there is a place in halacha for both of these opinions. And the rabbi should decide and adjudicate these types of questions. So just practically speaking, in our shul, if we're running up against shkia, we'll do a haicha kedusha. We won't say the full chazaras hashatz. And we try very much to certainly at least begin Mincha before Shkia. And sometimes if we have to begin afterwards, again, it's only a Shas Chak. But now you understand the reason why we're so careful about the Zmanim and what this Machlokas is based on. We always try to daven on time in any event, and therefore we don't run into these questions. But life happens as it does. So please continue davening for Chaylei Tzvagan Yisrael, for Shalom Echol Petzua Yisrael, safe return of our hostages. Nishmat, Sarah Daniel Shimon, Rav Doron Vashelia, Hashem Yikam Damo. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day. We'll see you here next time.